Your opponent placed the Italian game on the board and we are at a 2 knights defense. Your opponent placed knight to g5 and he is aiming for attacking your f7 pawn. At this position, you must never be scared. You must always have a trust on yourself since you are going to win this game. What you have to do? Well, so in this video, I am going to share the TRAXLER counter attack. You can develop your bishop. Now with this move, you are allowing your opponent to take the f7 pawn, right? He can take it from the knight, he can take it from the bishop. Don't worry, I will cover both the lines in this video. You can watch this till end and subscribe if you are the new one. Well, if your opponent captures the f7 pawn, as per computer analysis, a mistake. The best move is bishop take. But knight take seems really very aggressive because it is, attacking the queen, attacking the rook. So these pieces get under attack, and this is what gives confidence to white to take the f7 pawn, to attack the queen, attack the rook, and all. So that's why you, as a chess player, must know how to play against this. Well, so this is the most popular move player. Now here, what you have to do? Sacrifice the bishop. You will sacrifice the bishop like Bobby Fischer. Well, if your opponent take it, now your opponent can play king f1, your opponent can play king e2, your opponent can take it. I will cover each one of them. Well, king take on f2. First of all, if we take the bishop, you can see this free available pawn. Just capture it and you will give a check. The king will move, trying to attack the knight. You will play queen x4. Your queen will come out. Since this knight was attacking the queen, so we have to protect the queen. And if your opponent is like, let us take the rook, man, free rook available, you'll go with queen f4 check, king jumps, knight check. The king is forced to go backward and then checkmate in just 10 moves. Let us get backward and come to the line. Suppose your opponent uses his tiny brain and he came to know that let us not take it, man. Something wrong is going on. So once he realized that something fishy is going on, he'll play g3. Now his idea is, can you give a queen f4 check? No. Then what you will do? Well, so what you will do is you will go on with knight take on g3. You will capture the pawn. If your opponent take it, you will play queen d4 check. Never ever capture this bishop by mistake, since he can take your rook and can gain material. So be careful. You'll play queen d4 check. The king has to move. If king moves here, then what you can do? Simply castle. Yes, the knight cannot even move. This is a pain. So what you can do is, if your opponent moves away the king, then you can have queen e4 check. The king moves anywhere. You can simply capture the bishop. You can now attack the knight. And that's a very solid, easy win for you. Let us get backward. Come to the point. If your opponent moves the king backward, you will capture the bishop. King will move anywhere. You capture the knight. That's a very easy win for you, right? You are ahead a minor piece and his king is what? White is playing bonk out, man. Anyways, let us get backward and come to the trap number 3. Now we'll have some twist. Your opponent does not capture the bishop but play king f1. Then what you will do? Well, so at this case also, since you can observe your queen is under attack, whenever your girlfriend is under attack, what you do? You always protect her, right? So what you are going to do is play queen e7. Once your opponent take your rook, let it go. You go with d5. A great move. Idea is very simple. If your opponent take it from the bishop, like he wants to take his knight out and all, then you can play bishop g4. Queen is trapped. And you can win the queen in the next move. Let us get backward, and if your opponent take this pawn, then what you will do? Well, so if you take it, you can play knight to d4. If your opponent captures the bishop, then you can go on with knight, bishop to g4, attacking the queen. queen comes to e1, knight take on c2, attacking the queen and the rook at the same time. Queen to f1, knight e4 check, king moves backwards, queen check, queen f2, and then queen take on queen. That's a checkmate. So this is one of the brutal ways you can say to attack your opponent. Anyways, let's get backward. And suppose over here, your opponent moves the king to e2. Well, so if your opponent plays king e2, well, at this case, what you will do is you can continue with simple knight e4 check. Once again, the king take it. That's still a mistake. Knight take e4 check. King moves, queen h4, knight take on the rook, queen check, king d3, knight check, and like this you can deliver the checkmate. This is also one of the ways of delivering the mate within 12 moves. Let's get backwards, get back to the original position. And since we have covered king e2, king f1, king take bishop and all, like over here, we all covered all these variations. Now let us get back to the work. And what if your opponent take this pawn from the bishop? Well, so at this case, you have to play pawn cloud. Yeah, you have to play the king e7, kind of pawn cloud, tricky. Well, what is the plan? The plan is very simple. You want your opponent to take his bishop backward in any of these three squares. Okay, I will suppose the bishop goes back to b3. Otherwise, if we play bishop c4, that's still okay. Now, what if happen if he does not move bishop? Suppose he develop his knight. You can go on with x6. You can attack this knight. The knight is protecting the bishop. The knight will go backward. You can take the bishop. And that's a very easy win for you. In just 7th move, you just captured your opponent's bishop. Very easy for you. Let us get backward and your opponent plays some fair move. Bishop c4. You will continue rook to f8. Over here, knight comes to c3. You play x6. The knight jump backward. You play d6. Castles. Queen e8. Your idea will be queen h5. Queen h5 attacking this and for the pin. So he played e3. Bishop g4. You create some pins. You can try taking the knight there. Over pressurize this. He played rook e1. Queen h5. And now you will join hands. The bishop, queen, and the knight all will join hands into attacking the knight. And that's how you can win this game if your opponent continues with bishop take on f7. Well, so this is how you can crush. That's the Italian game knight g5 tactic we call as right lever attack. You can play the TRAXLER counter attack, and that's a very helpful attack for you all. If you enjoyed, do hit the thumbs up button, and thanks for watching.